Hello and welcome back to Have a Good Day or Else. This is, nope, not going to say which episode this is because I don't know, but I'm really proud of myself for getting this far. I feel like it's definitely been over a month now because we're on like episode 9 or something. So yay me. I'm like nervous shaking, but also because once again, I have not eaten breakfast and I have only had a coffee. So if I'm frantic during this, I'm sorry, but you're in for a ride. No, not really. I feel like this is going to be a really chilled out podcast because once again, I do not have a script. And for the visual listeners, yes, my hair is wet. Yes, I'm in my bathrobe. I decided to be really chilled out and not stress myself out with all this because usually I'm like, oh my God, I've got to look my best. I've got to do my makeup. I've got to put some lipstick on, like, got to do my hair, pick a nice outfit. No, you guys are here for me being a mess, right? Please nod, say yes. Again, surrounded by jellycats, but I'm not going to introduce everyone because that would be 800 years. And you know what I was thinking today? I love my jellycats like no other. Like, I don't think anyone out there loves their jellycats like I love mine. Mine are my world. Like, sometimes when I'm out on a night out, I think, oh my God, I miss them so much. I want to go home and just cuddle them. And I think about leaving because I just miss them that much. And you know how in Harry Potter, Voldemort has his Horcruxes? I believe that I have my jellycats and they are all my Horcruxes. So to destroy me, you must destroy all my jellycats. But please don't do that. That would break my heart. Imagine I come home and they're all... No, I can't even... I'm going to start crying thinking about it. They are my world. And I am still on the hunt for the pickle. I'm looking for the jellycat pickle and I cannot find him anywhere. So if anyone has any tips, please let me know because apparently he is restocking, but only in June. And it's March. Do you want me to wait until June to have my dream jellycat? Well, I've already got my dream jellycat, all of these bad boys. But you know me, I'm greedy. I'm greedy with my jellycats. So, I am actually recording on the day once again. And no, I did not lock myself out of the house again. I just decided it's actually really nice to talk about what I'm doing like in the day and just upload on the actual day that I'm doing everything. And it's a little bit stressful, but I quite like it. I like sitting. I've got the time to edit and upload it all. And I did it last week, so I'm proud of myself for that. And I had so much going on that day. I had that tattoo appointment at an event, then I had a poetry reading, then I had a jazz night, and it was amazing. And I actually ended up not getting the tattoo last week because we pulled up quite late to the event and we were running late to the poetry reading and then we were going to run late to the jazz night. So it was all domino effect, you know. But I do still want that tattoo. So I'm thinking about getting it. I'm still thinking about getting it. I'm not stinking. I just had a bath. I just had an everything shower. I just dyed my hair. Well, when I say dye my hair, if you know me, I've got pink hair and it's like baby pink and baby pink washes out really easily. So to stop that, I actually have pink dye in my shampoo and in my conditioner. So when I wash my hair, I'm dyeing it at the same time, if that makes sense. Bleach London. I love you guys forever. And I'm finally getting my roots done on Wednesday next week. Because it's been, I think, 3 months now, and my roots are rooting. For a second, I thought, oh my God, I'm going to have to go brunette. Like, I'm going to have to grow my hair out. But no, I don't think I could. Can you imagine me with, like, black hair? Because I cannot. It's just not for me. It's not in my, what's the word? Not in my future. And that's what I'm worried about, my future. Not in general. My hair future is what I'm talking about. If I start thinking about my future, I will freak out right now. So, no. Not doing that. I'm just thinking for the rest of my life, am I going to have to bleach my hair so that I can have pink hair or be blonde? Because sometimes in the summer I go blonde, but that's just because when I go swimming and when I'm in the ocean, it strips all the pink out my hair. And then I really like how I look when I'm tanned and got bleached blonde hair. So, but yeah, I'm just thinking when I'm older, when I'm like 50, am I still going to be bleaching my hair? I've been bleaching my hair for about 14 years now. And she's pretty good. Like, I've got length to her. She's doing well, so I'm proud of her. Again, like I said, I do not have a script, so I thought we would just catch up. Today I have a dinner with a brand, and it's just down the road from my house, thank golly. So I get to get ready here, walk down the road, go to the dinner, and then walk back up and come home. How perfect is that? Because obviously I live in Notting Hill. I don't know if I've mentioned that before. I don't know why I said obviously, but I live in such a cute area, like just off Portobello Road. So there's so many nice restaurants, so many fun things to do, little cafes, and like I get hot chocolate every night with Mill at Noop's because it closes at like 10 p.m. How amazing is that? So we just sit outside drinking hot cocoa until 10 p.m. every night. It's so fun. And we just sit there and like watch the world go by. And the crazy people on Portobello are so much fun. They're so nice and sweet. Like they'll always come up and be like, can I have a cigarette please? And then they'll just randomly tell us a story. So it's pretty cool. Today, one of the things on my mind is texting people, communicating with people, getting back to people and just replying to things in general, like emails, DMs, iMessages, WhatsApps. Like that's on my mind because I've been so stressed about it because I don't know what's going on in my mind, but I'm just not in the headspace to send a text at the moment, which sounds super weird because it's like, why do you need to be in a headspace to send a text? But those of you that get it. Like I cannot just sit down and reply to someone. I have to sit and think about it for ages because then the way that it works is that I text someone and then I'm thinking, wait, what are they going to reply? And what am I going to reply to that? And then what are they going to reply to that? I like have to script it out in my head. I feel like, well, I have really bad social anxiety. If you've followed along, you'd know that. But I didn't realize it was moving over into like text messages and emails as well, which kind of makes sense because I am actually conversing with people and socializing. So it works that it makes sense that my social anxiety reaches over into that world. But it's so crazy because in my head, I'm so happy to receive a text or a DM, and I find it so like joyful that somebody wants to speak to me, but I cannot bring myself to text back all the time. I don't know why. I don't know what it means. I don't know what's going on, because I like those people and I want to keep that connection going and I want to keep them in my life, but I just find it so difficult sometimes to communicate, and I still haven't figured out why. So don't come to me for advice with that. I'm just venting, and I'm hoping that other people kind of get where I'm coming from with this one because I am confused. So maybe you're confused too. We can be confused together. And I realize I also do that in person as well. Sometimes when I'm with someone that I don't know very well, I think so quickly and like panickingly, is that a word? Panickingly about what to say to them next, because then I'm thinking, oh my gosh, what are they going to reply to what I've just said? And then I'm going to have to reply, and absolute panic. Like I can feel my heart racing thinking about it now. And even now, like doing this podcast, I'm thinking, wait, I feel like I'm actually talking to someone, because I am talking to people. I have an audience right now. Well, it's a small audience, but it's an audience. Thank you guys for being here. I'm really grateful. Especially if you're someone that comes back every week. I can't believe it. Like, you are okay with listening to me yap. That's so nice. You guys are such nice people. I wish I could meet you all. We could all hang out. Well, if you're a girly pop and you're lonely in London, then you can meet me, because I still have my collective running called Season 1 Friends, where if you haven't heard about it or if you don't know about it, it's a community that I run in London where we have a big Discord group chat and we just talk every day about random things, and in there we have subgenres, so you can talk about your mental health, or you can talk about fashion, or you can talk about dating, and we just yap together. And then every now and then we'll host meetups where we'll maybe just go to the pub and meet each other and hang out, maybe go on a night out together. And soon, when it gets hotter and warmer, spring is coming, then I'm hoping to do a lot of picnics. Like every weekend we can come together and do a little picnic, because sometimes when there's a lot of us, like I can't get a reservation for like 15 or 20 people at a restaurant, which is kind of annoying, but not the point. Listen, if you'd like to meet and join and hang out with us and make some new friends, the link to the Instagram is in my Instagram bio. Like my Instagram bio says @Season1Friends. Just click on that, follow, and like DM me for the group chat link and join us and chit chat. It's really fun. And I've actually met my best friends through that. So yeah, I say that my best friends, I feel really bad right now because we have a group chat that we talk on every day, and I've been really absent because I've just been quite down in the dumps and I just haven't been able to communicate. And usually I'm able to send a message saying, hey guys, I'm not feeling very good. Can we please not accept that? I don't have to ask them to accept that because they always will. I'll just say something like, keep me in mind. I'm not disappearing. I love you and I miss you. I'm here, but I'm not here, if that makes sense. I don't know what that is. It really bothers me because then the longer I leave a text message or a group chat that I haven't written in a while, the scarier it is to come back. Like, if I've left it a day, I'm anxious. If I've left it a week, I am honestly pure panic. And I think, oh my God, have they forgotten about me? They probably hate me now. They don't even want me to reply. I don't even know why they haven't kicked me out. Like, my brain just goes nuts, which is annoying and not very nice daily. And it works with other people as well. Like, when I've just have one person that I haven't texted back, I feel so awful popping up to them randomly again. But I feel like where we all are at in our lives right now, it's okay because we all get it. We all know that life gets super busy and it gets difficult. It gets difficult to keep up with, I don't know, just waking up and being alive every day, keeping yourself alive, keeping relationships going, keeping work going, working on yourself. Like, it's all just too much sometimes. So I feel hopeful that everybody gets it and nobody takes too much offense to it, or none at all, I hope. I am just a difficult girly, as in difficult with myself, and it stresses me out. So I'm sorry if I'm stressing you out by not replying either. Oh my goodness, I've just realised that my PT, my personal trainer from the gym, texted me over a week ago asking when I'm coming in, and I have not responded. That's going to stress me out. Now I need to text back before I go back to the gym, because then if I see him, I'm going to bump into him and he's going to be like, why didn't you text me back? And then I'm going to feel really awkward, and then I might cry, and oh my God, it's just a lot going on, lads. I feel like I'm really scrambled in my head recently. I'm not really sure why. Like, last week, locking myself out the house and not being able to get back in, that really stressed me out because I've never done that before. And the thing that stressed me out the most was me being like, wait, I have never done this. What made me so all over the place that day that I've done that? Like, I just can't get my brain screwed on. And actually, thinking about it now, see, this is why I do this, because sometimes I sit and I talk to you guys and I have realizations, like little epiphanies. And I think what it is that I have not been on my medication properly. I'm on 3 different kinds of medication at the moment for my lots of issues that I've got going on. So I'm currently on antidepressants, and I'm on anti-anxieties, and I'm on mood stabilizers, which are my antipsychotics. And I'm just really bad at taking them every day, because I used to take them every morning, but I started noticing that by the time it got to like 4 or 5 p.m, I would be exhausted. Like, I could not stay awake for the life of me. Once I went to one of my best friend's weddings, and I was at her wedding and I had to leave to go have a nap and then come back because I was falling asleep, like standing up, and that's just not ideal. So I tried to start taking my medication in the evening, but that's even more difficult to try and remember, because evenings just get so bad for me. Not bad, but I'm so relaxed and thinking, oh, the day's over, like I've got nothing else to do. So then I just relax. I go sit in Portobello, have a hot chocolate, just forget about everything, forget about my emails, shut off for the day, and then I forget that I need to be taking meds every day, and it just is stressing me out. So I've got this dinner with this brand later, and it's a clothing brand, and obviously I will be wearing their clothes, and they've sent me a photo of what I will be wearing, and I am so nervous because I am not keen on myself at all at the moment, like looks wise. Like, I will avoid events and stuff like that because I feel like figuring out what to wear and having to be seen and then having to be photographed is my nightmare. So I'm really nervous about that. And golly, just thinking about it, I'm getting like, whew, I can feel my heart racing. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, I do know what's going to happen. I'm going to put the dress on. I'm probably going to dislike myself in it. And I'm just going to have to be okay with it because I'm going to this brand dinner wearing their clothes, and I'm going to have to take photos, and like, it's a dinner, so we're going to have to eat, and then I'll feel bloated and even bigger. But things are going to be okay. Like, it's going to be okay. I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to have a drink. I'm going to meet some new people. I will have a lovely time. But always in the back of my mind is the, oh, but what do I look like? Or, oh no, what if someone's taking a photo? Or, oh, I've got to go and take photos now. What if I hate it? Like, I don't look like those other girls, or I don't look as good as them. It's just so stressful. And I'm really nervous about it. But I'm in a place where I would like to push myself out of my comfort zone, because I'm sick of this. I'm sick of worrying about that kind of thing. It's ruining my memories. It's ruining my days. Like, it's ruining my social interactions. Like, I'm afraid to take my jacket off in most places because I'm too scared of how I look. And that's not a nice way to think. So I'm trying really hard to just push myself out of this comfort zone and just try and enjoy the moment and enjoy being at this dinner, meeting new people, you know, having a little chit chat, having a little yap. And the day's quite nice. I'm actually using, for the visual listeners, I'm using natural lighting once again. I'm just in my bedroom and the light is amazing because the sun is ever so slightly out. She is hiding behind a cloud, but she is there. So thank you, sunshine, for brightening my mood. Very grateful. I've got no idea what I'm going to do with my hair and makeup. I just want to look nice, and I want to look cute, and I want to like myself. Okay, after this, I'm going to decide that I will like myself today. Maybe even love myself today. That would be really nice and sweet if I did do that. And I'm going to sit down and allot some time. Am I using that right? I'm going to put some time to the side for me to be replying to text messages and people on DMs and stuff, because I think it's important in so many senses. Like, it's good for me to practice just getting out there, and not getting out there, but just getting into the routine of actually replying to my friends, because it's not a big deal if I think about it. But then also, when I do think about it too much, it's the biggest deal ever and I start to panic. Also, I attended my therapy class this week on Tuesday. I attend every Tuesday, and it's like a long course that I do. It's called Complex Emotional Needs, and I am very nervous because it finishes next week. Next week is the last one, and I'm not going to have that in my routine anymore, and I'm going to miss it, because every time I go, I think, oh, I can't be bothered for this. Like, I don't want to go. It's so long. And then afterwards I come out feeling amazing, and I'm so grateful for everything I've learned. Like, the things that I learn about how I feel and why I feel like that is incredible. It's so satisfying to have an understanding of what's going on in my brain and inside me, like, and what's going on with my mental illnesses. It's just one of the most incredible things I've ever done. I'm really happy to be a part of it, and I'm so proud of myself for going. I did miss 1 week though, and I'm upset with myself for that. But no. I'm going to focus on the good. I'm going to focus on the fact that I've gone all the other weeks, not focus on the fact that I missed it once. I also have something called the Listening Place, which is, well, me and my boyfriend, we call it the Suicide Squad, which is just like a silly little joke, because it's a place that you go and you can vent about being suicidal, and someone's there to listen and talk you through it, and it's just a nice thing to do. And I usually go every 2 weeks, but I've been missing out on it a lot recently. Sometimes for good reasons, sometimes for bad reasons. And one of the good reasons is that I've been in such a good place some days that I don't want to sit and talk about being suicidal, because then it just opens up a whole can of worms in my head and brings like a downer on my day and on my mood and stuff. And I don't want I don't want to talk about being suicidal on some days, so I just decide to not go. But other days that I haven't gone is because I haven't been able to get out of bed. I've just been so low, and I can't fathom the journey of going there and having to open up to somebody that I don't really know. And it's just a lot. It's difficult. But I have a review soon with them, and hopefully I can continue going there because I find it really helpful to just sit and vent, like what I'm doing here with you guys. But I wouldn't do that with you guys every week. Imagine I just sat here and had a podcast about being suicidal every week. That would not be too jolly. Although I do have one episode about it because I thought it was important to put it out there, you know, in case anyone else related and didn't want to feel alone with that kind of thing. I just completely zoned out for a second there. I will chop that bit out of the podcast because if I didn't, you would have to just sit in silence for about 1 minute, which doesn't sound like a long time, but 60 seconds can be a long time, especially if it's just silence. I zoned out because I was thinking about what I'm going to eat after I film this because I'm so hungry. And then I've got that stupid little voice in the back of my mind where it's like, oh, what are you going to eat? Like being like, oh, how many calories is that? No, shut up. I just want to enjoy myself. I've got a dinner as well later, so I'm going to be eating good today. Super grateful for that. And ignoring that terrible, silly little voice in the back of my head. I just had this sudden, overwhelming feeling of sadness just hit me while filming this. I have no idea what that was. Just a huge wave of sadness just smacked me in the face, and I am not here for it. Totally not in the mood for that. And I don't want to bring you guys down with me. So I'm going to go deal with that. I'm going to go stare at myself in the mirror, maybe yell a little bit and be like, let's be freaking happy. Let's smile today. I'm in the mood to be jolly, and see if I can perk myself up with a little pep talk. So sorry to cut it short once again, lads, but I'm really grateful for you being here. Thank you very much. And if you like, you can say it with me. Have a good day or else. I love ya. Mwah.